different things. So we have a double header here. Looks like 2-8 was able to proceed with an earlier matchup, so that's kind of cool. And let's see here.
Yeah, and the classic 228 versus 228, and System Belmont is also on Snackwatch for those that didn't know.
And yes, we're gonna take a quick look at the stats here for 228 for this tournament, and it looks like yes, both teams have lost in the first round and won on their second. 228 Death from Below looks like Baron, Morticia, Obedford, Pickledax, Roscoe, Turfwiki, and I can't pronounce Cho Ritz. Oh wait, not Ritz. Sorry, can you give me the correct pronunciation for Cho there?
For Chortles?
Chortles, there we go.
Yeah, Chortles is the strongest pilot on this team by far, in my opinion, too. So he's definitely going to be the one to watch out for. And most of the time, you're probably going to see him in either champion or command. He's in like he's on the first page of the Jarl's List leaderboards as a commando only pilot. So he's definitely the ringer for this team. Looking at 228's IBR Snackwatch, you got Ackerman, Beowulf Clone, Demento Graven, Kuya Morphine, Laud Ghost, Most Likely to Suck, Stranger Come Knocking, System Belmont the Mech Slayer, our esteemed caster, TG Clerics, and Whiskey Tango Fox 007. So most of you guys will probably know Whiskey as the leader of Death from Below in the MOR season, or Stranger Come Knocking, who is one of them, the main crew for Death from Above in the MOR season and the Battle for Midway season prior to that, and in Worlds, I believe. So, and Kuya Morphine and Beowulf, I believe, came from a separate unit together and joined us here recently.
Oh yes, it's quite interesting to see Snackwatch and Death from Below fight. Although the stats looks a little bit tilted towards Death from Below, but both mechs choices are Commandos, the 1 Delta, and the Champion 1 and 2, with a total damage of 4,000k from Death from Below, and Snackwatch had 2.4k total damage. But yeah, that's really interesting.
Yep. So it looks like we're ready for the first drop to launch. You ready to go, Draven?
Oh, did not know. Okay. Yes. Let's double check here. We got the first map going. Yep. Okay. Let's see here. All right. Let's get it going here. Let me double check my OBS settings. There we go.
Yep. And I am launched it right now.
All right.
So
here we go, guys.
Yep. Just double check. Make sure you're not radio casting, and we can get this show on the road.
I just switched. Okay. Oh. Let me quickly add image.
Alright, just waiting on people to come in here.
Alright, let's take a look at the mechs here. I'm at the red side.
Go for it. Okay.
Alright. We have, oh, triple assassins here. 21 and 23s. And, 2 Victor 91s and 1 Vulcan. Oh, very interesting.
Yeah, so that is Snack Watch. Death from Below's just abandoning over 100 tons on the table. They've got 3 assassins and 3 Vulcans here. So yeah, they're taking, was it 240 tons out of 325? Just looking to be very mobile, and I don't know. I think it's gonna be just a straight out brawl here. Just a couple of seconds. Let's see if Snack Watch sees them coming.
Yeah, and we got some interesting setup on the Victors here. Heavy Gauss and triple LBX 10s.
Yeah, Stranger has a hard time missing with those heavy Gauss rifles on the Victors. Kuya just getting blasted though. It's already down to 86% in his Vulcan.
Yeah.
It's in a really bad spot.
Oh, and it looks like a strike did manage to tickle Pickle Dex there a bit. Oh.
Looks like the Victors are trying to get set up a little bit on this back high ground across from Epsilon. Be interested to see what Death from Below does. I think they may be sending one pilot over to Kappa. Looks like Morticia. Morticia Melian. Probably know her as a caster herself.
Yeah, I've seen her casting. She's an interesting pilot. Yep. And oh, let's see here. Looks like more strikes. Oh no.
Yeah, Whiskey took like 3 hits, and Strangers had a couple hits from that strike too.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
Command confirming that we have possession of Kappa.
And the Vulcans and Assassin just can easily just run away from the strikes there. And it looks like they're taking the canyon on right on the left side of the Snack Watch. Oh no, and it looks like
System Belmont looks like he's way ahead of everybody.
Yeah.
Ackerman's coming to cover him.
Oh.
Just double checking, it still says you're casting on your end, right?
Yep, I am.
Okay. Yeah, Ash made his raid Bowser, so just making sure that it didn't mess it up.
Ah, good. No, yeah, no mess
So-
up on Ash's end, that's for sure.
Yeah, so it looks like Whiskey's at 68%. Really, just try to poke in with those Vulcans. Dax is already down to 80% in his Vulcan. And Death from Below is kind of like in this I guess Death Valley is what we normally.
Yeah, in that little ramp area, but they've actually repositioned quite well.
So, and I just noticed Kuya Morphine in his Vulcan 5T actually has 2 ER large lasers.
Really? Oh, I did not know that. That's extremely odd. But I suppose that's really good for trying to zone out people. But and looks like they're trying. Oh, they're catching Kuya out of
Kuya
place.
Morphine.
Oh no, he's in trouble.
Yeah, Roscoe and Chortle's just jumping right on top of him. And yeah, 6-on-1 Kuya's going to have a hard time getting out of this. So those victors need to present themselves out in the open
Yeah,
just to cover Kuya coming back.
but looks like looks like we got a bit of tail chasing here with LOD Ghost and System Belmont right on their tails a bit. But it's just a bit of a rotation here. Oh, and oh my, they've caught out LOD Ghost and System Belmont. Oh no, and LOD Ghost goes down. My goodness.
Yeah, it was really just too far overextended there.
I think at this point might be best to just group up on data and try to keep away from the valley. Oh no, the victor's in trouble. If those assassins and Vulcan sees him in that valley still.
We have gained Epsilon.
Oh, but they're just going for the Epsilon cap there. Cap advantage for Pickledax and Baron.
Yeah, so even though Snackwatch is behind here on tickets, they and on mech kills, they do still have 2 assault mechs. One of them is still fairly fresh too. Looks like Death from Below wants to go ahead and just try and make this a cap game win, and just try to take the fight out of it because they are outgunned pretty heavily. And Kuya has the ER large lasers. Looks like they're trying to wrap around and catch him on Kappa.
But it looks of it.
They all move pretty quick. They're going through the tunnel, the canyon out here in between Snackwatch and Death from Below.
And it looks like Kuya is trying to get out of there before and try to regroup with the team. Looks like team might be repositioning on this hill here, right by Theta, pretty close to Theta. But I don't have the grids on, so it's a bit difficult to tell.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Command confirming.
So it is. I think it's just kind of blind luck that Kuya left the way he did. I don't think he actually saw them coming up there.
Yeah, if there's no visual at them, and last visual might have been back at the hills right by Sigma.
So the way it looks right now, is
Taking Epsilon.
with Snackwatch having the 2 cap, Death from Below is going to have no option but to actually fight them here. But it looks like Snackwatch made the mistake of moving their victors back up to Theta. They should have kept them back on the high ground, covering, just overwatching Theta.
Oh, and it looks like an all-out brawl now. Oh no! And Whiskey
Yeah, he's all out brawls. Yeah, Whiskey goes down and is Victor, and looks like Stranger's their next target here. And his Victor.
Oh my. Yes.
Yeah, it's all out brawls favor the Vulcan assassin team, Death from Below, over a sec.
Indeed. Oh, and we have multiple mechs going down. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Baron goes down to Kuya. Sorry, to Ackerman and Kuya. Morticia looks pretty messed up too. And she ends up going down to Ackerman. And Shortleton, his assassin, is following Kuya around.
Yeah, it's
And it looks like he did.
oh no. It's a 4v1 situation now.
Yeah, Kuya didn't have a chance here. So it was a good push in and brawl by Death from Below. I think if they would have noticed that there were more brawling than Snackwatch from the start on the Epsilon side, they should have just pushed it earlier and probably would have seen it.
Oh, and Kuya says he brought the wrong Vulcan. Oh no.
It is interesting saying that he did the most damage out of the Vulcans on his team, so. Well, almost the most damage on his team, period.
Mm-hmm. But I think the lack of mobility from the victors might have cost that one. But oh my goodness. Look at Death from Below's damage. It's pretty high numbers from Pickled Axe. In the Assassins, in Alpha Lance, my goodness. And it looks like System Belmont and Kuya definitely held their own, but yeah, it became a bit of a roll after they lost LOD Ghost. Okay, let's. And you want to bring up? Do you want to do the strats for this particular situation, or let's see here.
Oh, you can cover it.
Okay.
I'm trying to get everybody moved over, get the tiles changed.
Okay. My goodness, where is it? There we go. So, the looks of it. Oh, that's the wrong one. So, looks like Team 2 managed to capture Kappa. And for data, there's a bit of a brawl here. Where's the explosions? It's a bit of a stalemate right here. And here. Here. And then there was a bit of a rotation between here and here. Blue team was Epsilon. Held this location a bit. Oops.
Yeah, so just covering that back and forth there. Looks like 228th Snack Watch was they're the red team in this situation. They brought 2 victors and a bunch of fast brawl mechs, and looks like they were wanting to have a fight over near Epsilon, possibly holding Theta and Epsilon and using the little bit of range and armor on those victors to get the advantage for their brawl mechs. What they, I guess, were not expecting is the complete brawl. I guess I really don't want to explain it. Death from Below is just too fast for him.
Yeah.
They didn't give him any time at all.
It with that assassin and Vulcan drop deck, they went pretty much all over the place almost. Trying to.
Yeah, they could be wherever they wanted to go. A lot faster than Stackwatch had time to react.
Yeah, in the end, they managed to just fight it out at Theta, and more explosions here.
And it looks like both teams are locked and ready to go. Just waiting for one person.
Oh, okay. Before that happens, I have to put your picture in because I keep forgetting that thing. Okay, let's do this. Add new.
Yep, and your scoreboard is not updated. It still says counts together.
Yeah, trying to do so many things at once. Rip.
Yeah, I understand.
Jeez. Oh, yeah, I should also update that, but I need to save the image here. And I need to fix the scoreboard too. Oh, I have a notepad actually for that. So, what do I do?
Alright, you ready for the next drop to start, Draven? They are all readied up.
Dang, okay. Not quite ready, but
Alright, we can wait a second.
sorry. I'm just trying to get things set up. And what was that final score?
I believe it was 6-2.
6-2, okay. Death from Below. 6.
Yeah, Death from Below had 6 kills and Snackwatch had 2 kills.
Okay. Okay, and need to fix the logos. Dang it. Okay, and tag should be 228.
Alright, so we know when you're ready to go.
Alright. Okay, I think we are ready. I do apologize. After this, we'll do another giveaway. A mech bay after this game.
Alright, and we are launching.
We are launching. Oops. That is the incorrect soundtrack.
Alright, and here we go. Alright, holy crap. Looks like Death from Below is taking 200 tons worth of mechs instead of the 325.
Oh
and
my.
we have
Oh.
a...
Command,
Hold,
come in.
okay.
Capture and hold the resource points. Stop any hostiles that get in your way.
Well, looks like we have a chance at looking at some mechs. Oh, we got some interesting things happening here.
Yep. Alright, so taking a look at these mechs. I know Snackwatch really prides themselves on being loud in the mech bay.
It looks like a bunch of wolfhounds and one Commando 1D from Snackwatch. My goodness. Oh wait, that's not Snackwatch. That's that was Death from Below. My goodness. And Snackwatch actually, by the looks of it, has some heavier mechs here. 2 Gal 6 ERs from the Warhammer, and 5 AC2s, I think, on the DDs.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. So, and it looks like Death from Below is running 5 Wolfhound and a Commando. Chortle's in his signature Commando. Always looks like a champ with his bolt-ons and everything.
I guess we'll look at some of the, the skins here.
Yeah, he's up by Sigma. He's dancing right now.
Yeah.
Okay. And Dak's running the skeleton paint job on the on here.
Mm-hmm. Very unified look here from Death from Below. Wow.
All right.
Oh,
And we're going.
we're going. Oof. This is going to be really interesting.
Looks like they're doing this. Both teams are pushing towards Kappa. Maybe we'll have a pretty nice brawl out here.
Hmm.
If that Jaegermech DD sets up on a high ground and is able to just stand there, the damage numbers are going to be insane. As you guys saw, was it Unfearing do with Smoke Actors?
Enemy control.
Oh no, it's 6v3 at this point at Sigma. They have to get out of that situation. Oh no, Demento. Oh, he's jump shooting out. Oh, nope.
Yeah, they're just getting caught out really, really poorly here.
Oh no.
They gotta get around to their heavies. Demento looks like he got legged.
Oh my
He's
goodness.
dead up. This Baron gets the kill on him.
He tried to do his strike up, but nope, that did not help too much there. Looks like a UAV he managed to launch though.
So Death from Below just doing a drive-by here, taking out Demento.
Mm-hmm.
So they came straight out of Compton, all the way to through Kappa.
My goodness. Oh! Oh no!
And they're picking up Gamma for some reason.
Gamma? Oh.
Okay, so now they picked up an illegal cap point. So looks like they noticed what happened. The only way for them to win this drop now is to kill all 6 members of Snackwatch.
Mm-hmm.
Or if the point total goes all the way up to 750 in favor of Death from Below, they actually lose this drop.
Yes, but it's a very tough situation here because yes, now they have to kill them all. There's no. Well, why are they picking up Epsilon? Oh no!
I have no idea. Picking up Epsilon just reduces the amount of time they have to kill their opponent.
That's yeah. At this point, oh yeah, they're pushing.
So the question is, yeah, they are. The question is Snackwatch going to take the easy victory, or are they going to try and win the 65? Roscoe biting lots of damage here in this Wolfhound.
Yeah. Oh no. Roscoe's
Most likely
leg.
Roscoe is leg. However, most likely to suck is it's getting focused down 56%.
Oh. Looks like Stranger.
Just shoot him in the back. He himself is legged.
Oh no. Whiskey Tango managed to take out Morticia. Oh wait, most likely Tusak also went down. Oh no. This is quite situation here, guys.
Yeah, Whiskey took out Baron.
Ooh.
And this is just a brawl where Death from Below is completely out-touched, and they still wanted to fight it anyway.
Yeah, I think it was a big mistake that they didn't mean to do on Gamma, and their mechs were more suitable for running around like their previous match. And yes, it looks like that is game. My goodness.
And Pickle Dax gets the from the grave kill on Stranger.
Mm-hmm.
So now we just gotta flip these cap points back.
Indeed.
So Death from Below is 1-1 with Snackwatch.
Yeah, that was a strange event there. Okay, so looks like let's get ready for the giveaway coming up. Gotta get this image ready.
Yeah, now we just gotta wait for the caps.
Yep, indeed. Waiting for the caps. Oh no.
Yeah, this is a good chance to go ahead and do the giveaway. You're gonna go ahead and do that.
Yeah, I'm trying to get your image done, but I keep forgetting things and then till they pop
It's
up.
alright.
Okay, let's save this as Seabiscuit Caster. Okay. And let's look at the damage stats here. Oh my goodness. Yes, not very high damage, but looks like they went for legs, and that's what you do with these wolfhounds, or maybe side torsos perhaps, but they're really good for spreading that damage. So yeah.
Oh yeah, and Shortles, even still in the commando on a team full of wolfhounds, did the most damage. Almost did the whole most damage in the game. Second only to Stranger Come Knocking.
Yeah, he was firing those AC2s like no one's business. Holy smokes. That was quite a brawl in the end. Okay, we need to look for, oops, add image. Oh wait. Properties. Oops, that's way too big. Ah. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's do this giveaway finally. Haha. Giveaway tool. And we clear this. We're gonna add viewers from MWO Leaks. Gonna cancel me off. Of course, we'll need to cancel the casters. And Moobot, where are you? There we go. And I think that's it. Let's roll it.
Nice. All right, looks like Stranger's just trying to get everybody ready here.
Okay. And it is Hangman 69. Please message me on Discord or or on Twitch. I'll give you the code at the end of the match, but please just message me so I can give you your code for a mech bay. Okay, let's see here.
Weapons online.
All right, looks like it's our locked and loaded here.
Alright, let's double check my OBS. And it looks like, yes, it looks like they're ready. And I am ready to cast it. There we go.
All right, and board is green. We are launching.
Oh, and it looks like Team 2 has 10 tons under. Interesting.
There we go. Alright, looks like 228 Snack Watch here is bringing 2 Victor 9Ks. They're in love with these Victors. 2 Commandos, a Grasshopper, and an Assassin. Alright,
And
let's see.
It looks like triple Warhammer 6 Rs on Death from Below, 2 Vulcans, and 1 Commando. Okay.
So, it looks like their Victors are going up on the wall. 3 ER larges and a Gauss rifle. Definitely not something I would have expected. Meanwhile, yeah, Death from Below is taking Chortles in the Commando. It's always a good choice. And a couple of Vulcans and 3 Warhammers. The Warhammers are all 2 LB-10, 6 medium laser. So it looks like they want to brawl.
Oh. ER larges and 1 Gauss on the pictures and 5 ERs on the Grasshopper. Interesting. And it looks like Snackwatch took data, and it looks like Death from Below is actually on top. Oh, and looks like poking at them at the
Ackerman's
bottom.
having a hard time.
Oh my. All of them
Yeah,
went
System
basement.
Belmont down to 7% as everybody just started poking measures coming in. Stranger trying to get a good look underneath, it looks like. And Ackerman, did he just give up trying to get up top? Oh no, he's going back around.
And
So it looks like there's a wall strike going on here, but the Snackwatch needs to get another cap point here if they're gonna need to threaten Death from Below from coming out from underneath. They have no reason at all to come out yet.
yeah, I believe Stranger and System and even Kuya is going for Kappa, perhaps? Oh, interesting. Oh.
Yeah, and that's gonna force them from coming out underneath. Most likely to suck, and Whiskey Tango Foxtrot standing up on top here. Pumpkin Karath is down to 63%. They're in the doorway.
Yeah.
I don't think trading with them is a good idea at that range.
Oh no, Ackerman is consistently failing on the climb. It's a bit of a tough climb, guys, so I totally get that.
Yeah, I spent about 3 minutes in a match a little bit ago trying to get up top the wrong way on my Panther.
Oh no.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh no, and it looks like they're going for the lights and the medium.
Yeah, so Stranger, Kuya, and System Belmont caught out here
Oh no.
by Baron Chortles and Pickle Deck.
I think it's time
And
for
the
them.
Warhammer's moving in.
Oh no. They're sacrificing the assassin. The commandos can get away, but oh no.
Yeah, the Assassin's too slow to run from the Commando.
And there goes Stranger. Oh my. I think though they should have just kept around that corner. Get ready to
So
flee.
most likely, and Whiskey jumped off the building here up top. And Ackerman finally makes it up top
Oh.
onto the wall.
Well, I guess Ackerman might be staying there for a bit as Overwatch then. but it looks like the Warhammers and Data trying to fend off the commandos with those LBX setups. And it looks like Pickle Dax rejoined the commandos. Oh my.
So it looks like Snackwatch here is just trying to take as high a point as they can in the center of the map.
Mm-hmm.
And just getting a lot of free shots in on Death from Below. Strike,
no.
just most likely to suck, just ate that strike right to the face.
Yeah, 10% at least went.
So Snackwatch needs to get back onto Kappa here, at least with the commandos, to flip it back into their favor.
Mm-hmm. And it
Because
looks
right
like,
now, again, there's no incentive for Death from Below to come out, as they're going to win on this cap race.
Mm-hmm. Well, we still have plenty of time, so... oh, it looks like we have red team going for Epsilon this time? And oh, they've noticed Pickle Dax race towards Epsilon.
Alrighty here.
And yep.
So now you have the opposite happening.
Yeah.
So Snackwatch has no pressure on the map at all.
Yeah, it's a bit of a sticky situation, but it looks like they're sending off two of the commandos to the Kappa point now.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
A bit of a trading cap here, but they're still at a huge disadvantage for time though, and points.
Command, confirming that
Yeah, you're already at 100-point lead in the favor of Death from Below, and they still have a 2-cap lead. Just hope they don't pick up a couple of mech kills or mech deaths. I mean,
Yeah.
so if they're not careful with these lights, Chortles and Dax over here, the Victors and Grasshopper that are on top in the center could get some pretty good. All it takes is one good shot with those ER-large Gauss mechs to leg a light. And Kuya and System Belmont and the Commandos coming back up to the top here to regroup.
Mm-hmm. And
I thought they were about to move over to Epsilon the way they were moving. And a strike down, Ackerman takes that one to the face too.
Oh.
Death from Below's been pretty vigilant as far as this. And System Belmont and Kuya are actually going towards Epsilon.
Mm-hmm.
And Chortles and Dax can't really follow him just yet without taking a whole lot of damage. Dax down to 57%.
Yeah, he took a little bit of fire, but not that much. Still able to fight. Oh, and
So Dax, both legs are almost open, and both side torsos are almost open, and the center torso is almost open.
oh my.
But Chortles is probably the best commando pilot in the game, and he's doing work on both of these mechs here. System Belmont almost down himself. Dax's right leg is open.
And looks like blue team is sending reinforcements towards Epsilon.
Yeah, it looks like the Grasshopper and the Victor are coming in, and it's interesting. Again, Death from Below doing nothing to assist their guys out here. They're just sitting on Theta.
Oh no, Pickle Dax is going to go down, and
He's down. Now it's just a matter of time before Charles goes down. Is he going to leg Belmont before he does go down, though?
Looks like he's just withdrawing. Oh, his legs are still pretty good, but his torso is all banged up. Oh.
Yep.
And it looks like red team is coming out a bit on Epsilon side. Oh, it's just
Yeah, there, it looks like Baron. Looks like they're trying to retake the top here. As Ackerman was left by himself.
We got some strange movement from Red Team, Oberford. Oh, they're not aware of the situation. That Blue Team actually left top.
No, but Ackerman here, left by himself, he's about to get pounced on by the 3 Warhammers and the Vulcan.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think the rest of his team's going to get here in time to do anything about it. So most likely to suck is just now coming out on the north side of Theta here.
Oh no.
But the Vulcan is just all over Ackerman and his Victor here.
And it's going to be a 4v1 really soon. But the friendlies are coming. But, oh, here we go with a lot of fire coming from across the map. Ackerman though is going down. Oh my. The CT. Oh, there goes Ackerman. Oh no. And looks like the Commando is able to do some chaos here. Oh, and Roscoe's next by the looks of it, perhaps.
So yeah, it's down 2-2 here, but the 3 Warhammers are still up and fairly fresh for Death from Below.
And oh no, looks like the Warhammers caught out of position a bit.
Yeah, Karathas is pretty injured here. Whiskey Tango Foxtrot is almost fresh in his Victor, but it looks like he's starting to take a beating here. Baron, probably the freshest person from Death from Below, was chasing Cootie Morphine. It was almost dead in the Commando, but to no avail, he wasn't able to catch up to it. But it looks like he might get a back shot here on System Belmont.
Oh,
and he does.
And he does.
He does.
Ooh.
And then immediately Roscoe drops Cootie. So I think that just got flipped back around into Death from Below's favor, as now it's a 3-on-1 against most likely to suck in his Grasshopper.
Oh, and he's going up against maneuverable Vulcan and 2 Warhammers, but nope.
And that's it.
That's that. Oh, that was a really interesting match there. And it wasn't radio casted. Yay!
And those of you that wanted to comment about my picture, you're right, nobody can compete with it. Took that picture just for this today.
Although it is blocking health bars, so maybe I'll tiny bit reduce the size. There you go. And my goodness, what a close matchup.
It is. And Death from Below, while they won barely, all of their damages are actually fairly close to all ranging between roughly 390 and 420 damage. Roscoe's the only outlier there with his war going up to 550, but everybody else is within 30 to 50 points of each other. And whereas Snackwatch, most likely to suck in his Grasshopper, did the majority of the damage for the whole team.
Yeah, he did with that 5 ER large Grasshopper. Very excellent mech for this type of wall strat position he was taking up. With the Victor Whiskey Tango that he was piloting, although Ackerman was having problems climbing that wall, but then again, that wall is a pretty tricky spot there.
Yeah.
Oh, someone is saying that I should move the scoreboard lower. Thought I did, but
Alright, and I need to swap them over.
Yeah, please do, thanks. And yeah, Before. Where is the score thing? Dang it. Too many windows, not enough monitors.
All right. Let's wait on the teams ready up here.
Okay, let's update the score here. One 6 and 3 kills for Snack Watch. And this next map is HBG again, and we will do the last giveaway for the 1000 MC after this matchup. Just take a quick peek at the damage numbers here.
Oh, did you not update the scoreboard after drop 2?
I think I did, but maybe I didn't. Let's double check. Oh no, I didn't. My goodness. What was drop 2, by the way? First, I think it was 1. No, wait.
Yeah, there's one by Snack Watch.
Snack Watch.
And drop 2. So it is 2-1 in favor of Death from Below right now. But as we compare that drop to the rest of the drops we've had so far, this is definitely could still go either way.
Mm-hmm. I think it was losing track of everything now. My goodness.
So it looks like both teams are locked here, waiting on them to ready. Oh, you can get drop 4 ready to go.
All right. Oh yeah. Drop 4 is the 1000 MC giveaway. And let's just do this. Switch back to in-game lobby, and we are ready.
And we are launching.
Remember, folks, after this game, there'll be the 1000 MC giveaway.
And we're underway. Holy cow.
Oh, we have champion drops on both ends. Almost identical.
Capture and hold the resource
This is 100% identical. Death from Below and Death from Above are both taking 5 Champion 1 and 2s with a Commando 1D as their only other non-champion there.
Mm-hmm. And it looks like slightly different setups. AC-20, LBX-20, with medium pulses. And...
Yeah, it looks like they're all either running LB-20s or AC-20s with medium pulse.
Mm-hmm. Really nice camels from Red Team, which is
We have gained Epsilon.
Snack Watch. And
Yeah, Snack Watch, I think they've been winning all season so far with their paint jobs.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like Dax just realized what's going on.
Mm-hmm. And then looks more LBX-20 on blue team. Okay.
Yeah, it's a mix on red team and all LB20 and medium pulse on red team. And the strike missed everybody.
Oh.
They're on the HPG. Alright, there's a decent strike going down there. Might catch Baron and
Nope. Oh.
They caught Baron tender.
Caught Baron, yeah. And
Whiskey ate that. And oh my goodness, another great strike right in the center of Death Bowl. And Kuya Morphine looks like he's poking from the back into Dax. Made several of them turn around and actually chasing him. So if Snackwatch realizes this and pushes up, they could get a couple of free kills. But all in all, Death from Below is losing this exchange.
Mm-hmm. Because they don't have the high ground at this point, and it looks like Karate.
Yeah, he's got the high ground, Anakin.
Yep. And the dish is just eating up quite a bit of the strikes, so it's quite unfortunate for Death from Below.
Yeah, Karathis and his champions down to 49%.
But it looks like Pickle Dax dropped down for that commando.
Yeah, he's at 58% down there.
Mm-hmm.
And while he dropped out for the commando, he just kind of left everybody. Chorles at 80% in his commando was fighting Kuya, who just made it back up to the top. And Roscoe's at 48% in his champion. And there's another strike that the HPG is eating up. Whiskey took 2 hits from it though, down to 49%. And but they're rotating out pretty well. And Roscoe goes down.
Oh no. Beowulf took him out. Oof. And another strike. Oof. No luck with strikes. And it looks like Pickle Dax is down to 49%. My goodness.
And he goes down as well.
He goes down as well. Oh, and looks like System Belmont might be the next one to go down. Oh.
Yeah, Chortle's getting some nice back shots in.
Yeah,
there's another strike.
Ooh.
And Whiskey ate some of that one. And Chortles goes down.
Oh.
Is this going to be a clean sweep for... nope, it's not going to be clean anymore. As Whiskey had to fall. And Baron's the last one alive. He dropped down underneath, most likely to suck, chasing him down.
Yeah. Oh.
And Baron goes down himself.
Yeah.
So... Looks like Snackwatch won this drop, making our current match 2-2.
Yeah, that's that was unfortunate timing for Death from Below. When you kind of I think they kind of stalled at Epsilon, and then they finally pushed, and that was a bit too late because it looked like Snapwatch just had the top. The high ground, as we say.
So yeah, this was just a straight up matter on Snackwatch having the high ground over Death, and all the strikes at Death from Below 8, where Snackwatch was just able to have the satellite dish take their strikes. So, and most likely to suck 516 damage, Beowulf 395 damage, Whiskey 471 damage. Though Death from Below's damages were all roughly about 300, so they were all about the same.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks like there was just the commandos that did lower damage for the tonnage, but that's fine. But it looks like Karatas was kind of singled out there for a lower damage run on that particular drop. But that was bad positioning and not enough W for Death from Below at that point. All right.
Yeah, I agree with you there. So it's like getting ready for our next drop on Mining Collective.
Yep, and we're going to do the giveaway. Wait, is this... Wait, this is actually... Oh, yes, the 1000 MC giveaway. And we're going to add viewers. And we're going to cancel out myself. See drill. And Moobot. There. Anyone else that I see? Nope. I don't think so. And
Yeah, take me out.
Yep, I just did. Yep. And that's about it. I'm gonna run the rotation now. And it is Cyclone Jack! He is our 1000 MC winner. Oh wait, yeah, that is right. Okay. Please message
congrats.
me as soon as you can. Very choppy video. Oh, sorry. Let's see. Yeah, choppiness is due to my PC being potato.
Weapons online.
I should turn off preview, but that tends to cause radio casts sometimes, but I'm pretty sure I got the right one in. So we are ready. Looks like Pickle Dax is locked, and Stranger Come Knocking says he's locked.
Alright, so here it is.
Final match of the night.
Yeah, dropping into the final one. It is 2-2 going into this one. So let's see if we can have another upset and see if the casual Snackwatch team can beat the competitive Death from Below.
I think they're both competitive, to be honest. But yeah, maybe there's more what's the word, unpredictability on Snackwatch, which may help them versus the regular strats. Solid strats though, time tested and true. And let's see here.
Yep, we have a redrop being called.
Oh, redropped?
Yeah.
Oh.
Command coming in.
Oh,
Capture
we're
all the
holding.
resource
Okay.
points. Stop any hostiles that get in your way.
Redrop? Okay. Is there a particular... Oh, okay. Yeah, we have some, something wrong here.
Yep, it's a legal drop deck by Snackwatch.
I hope we can start the match off early before, you know, blue team is able to.
We've gathered enough
See
resources.
what's,
And there we go.
This triumph
Okay.
will provide us huge tactical
We're not gonna
benefits.
say too much about drop decks, but let's hope that they fix this upcoming one. Fortunately,
Should be pretty quick.
yeah, 7-minute delay works quite well in this situation.
Just waiting on Chortles here, then we can redrop.
Mm-hmm.
And we were dropping.
Yep, here we go, guys. Mining Collective, take 2. And here we go, guys. And
Alright.
indeed, it looks like a decent drop now. We've got 5 crabs
Hold the resource
from Snackwatch plus 1 bushwhacker.
Yep, looks like they're going very brawly. And then we have got 228 Death from Below with, looks like their last 2 Warhammers, Grasshopper 5H, 2 Vulcans, and a Commando.
Oh, and we have road rays on the bushwhacker. Okay. That is interesting.
forces have Sigma. We have Gamma.
And looks like LBXs and medium lasers from Roscoe and the 6R. Let's check Baron here. Same setup. And finally, let's check Morticia. Oh, 4 ER larges instead.
Resource point Beta is ours.
And it looks like quite an interesting strategy that the blue team is taking. Red team is piling up on right beside Sigma there, right by Theta.
Yeah, and Roscoe took a few hits from that artillery strike there, going down to 87%.
Oh, wow, that's... Ooh.
Oh, a great strike on top of Snackwatch here. Knocks pretty much everyone down. At least a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just pushing straight across. Baron taking some of this strike. Down to 83%. And Morticia gets a really good burn on most. The Stranger dropped down to fight Chortles and his commando.
Oh,
the Stranger's
no.
hurting.
Stranger.
Looks like the Stranger's hat.
Yeah, looks like they were able to single one.
Oh, and
no.
Clerics just goes down.
Cleric went down, yeah. My goodness.
And Roscoe shut down in front of the entire team. And ends up.
Roscoe.
Yeah, you gotta make sure you're override.
Yeah.
Beowulf Scrap goes down to Chortles and Overfury, and Baron in a 3-on-1 fight. Stranger almost down still. Baron down to 42% in his Warhammer.
Oh my.
20% in it. Stranger's. Man, he was torso twisting like a boss, spread that damage around.
Oof.
We're down to three live crabs. Whiskey Tank, most likely to suck, and Kuya Morphine are the only 3 alive. Dax and Kuya are fighting one-on-one over here on the side, and most likely and Whiskey are trying to fight over. But Charles just having a field day, and Morticia just shooting freely all day long.
Oh,
That being
yes.
said, Dax is losing his fight to Kuya. Dax had to jump up on the high ground. It looks like Morticia's going to help him.
Yeah, my goodness.
As Ober goes down to Whiskey, and Chortles had to bail. Chortles had to leave. Chortles is legged and one touch on the side. So it's just going to be whether or not they can focus Morticia down. She's already down to 77% from fresh.
Mm-hmm. Looks like, yeah, Chortles is legged. He's going really slow in that commando, and he is down.
And Chortles is down. And Dax goes down.
Oh my.
I think
Is this an
Snackwatch may
upset?
be clutching this drop.
And
This
it
is
is. Wow. A big upset.
An upset.
That final strike.
Beta is controlled by
Nope.
the enemy.
My goodness. The crab meme drop worked.
Wow. At one point I don't know what happened there. Death Below had the lead and just threw it out the window.
Mm-hmm.
Morticia doing work in her grasshopper, and Chortles 554 damage in his commando.
Yeah, but it looks like Morticia wasn't able to land much of his or her ER large lasers on the targets because, yeah, probably incorrect positioning. I'm thinking on that one position on top, but yeah, that's a huge upset for 228 Snackwatch over Death from Below. Wow. You never know, folks, until the end. I think it was 3 kills, was it not? Let me double check here.
Yeah, they had 3 kills there. Yeah, let's see if we can get some of these guys in for interviews.
Yeah, it would be nice to see or listen in on some of the strats, especially on Canyon and HPG, and even on Mining Collective. All interesting matches. Oh, and everybody left. Okay.
Yeah, they're coming in. They already messaged me.
Okay, good.
Hey, I think we're getting Dax in here. Just 1 second.
Trying to mute this. Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Strange. I can't. I can't
Can you
hear
hear
you.
me?
Hold on one second.
Slight technical difficulties.
Yep.
Alright,
Hey,
Park G
Cougar.
Electric Boogaloo, can you hear me?
Yep. Can you hear me?
Of course not. That would be too easy, wouldn't it? Hold on.
Can you hear me now? I feel like I'm in a phone commercial.
Alright, last try.
Yep. Can you hear me?
Yeah, there you are. What's up?
Cool. We're just waiting on Dax to get in.
Sweet.
So it looks like nobody else is coming. So how's it going, Kuya?
It is going great. How are y'all doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Congratulations on your victory.
Well, thank you. It was hard earned, and I promise you were as surprised as anybody else.
Yeah, it's definitely an upset. This is the second time Death from Below has actually been beaten by a team that was predicted to lose against them.
Well, let's not rub it in. Okay, it was a valiant effort.
It was. 2-2 going into the final drop. So that crab drop was just something you guys threw together right at the last second, or were you planning on that?
Yeah,
Or?
you know, we had 5 drop decks that we were all pretty iffy on, and that we never had all 6 people around to practice all at the same time. So we didn't even know if anybody had the mechs that we were pitching. So the first 3, for the most part, were as planned. Drop 4 and 5 were hard audibles. We basically we swapped them out just because we had a hunch that they were going to go full champion fuck us in the face mode on drop 4. So we were like, fuck it, let's do it back. And then we actually were planning to do possibly like heavy Gauss medium laser bushwhackers for mining. And then just last minute somebody was like, why don't we just do fucking crabs? And yep, the rest is history, I guess. Then, well, except for that part where we all took crabs when we're only supposed to have 5. So, you know, redrop and all that. Be right without a little drama.
Hey,
Definitely we noticed it going in.
at least the 7-minute timer kind of helped there.
Yes, absolutely.
But yeah, it was a really interesting drop there. I'm surprised they didn't go for your legs on those crabs. It's those things twist like a boss. Those torsos with the crabs.
Yeah. It's hard to know. There were a lot of, you know, if we're talking about drop 5 still, there were a lot of fuck ups on that one from both sides, I would say. Speaking personally, I know that I isolated myself against Dax, and then I saw that another blip was coming towards me in Seismic, and I thought him and the Grasshopper were going to end me easy, but the Grasshopper ended up focusing on the middle fight as opposed to isolating me, which, A, thank you, but B, I'm not sure if that was a mistake or not. I don't know what the rest of the fight looked like.
Well, I'm actually looking at it on stream right now. So with next to the 7-minute delay, looks like Morticia was in the Grasshopper right above you, and right as she turned to shoot you, she got shot by the 2 guys in the center.
Oh, perfect.
And even though they were in the middle of a scrap, she presented herself and just shot her down.
Yeah, and so you know, the big thing, and the reason I did that for Dax, it's a poor excuse, but the fact is Dax is very good in a Vulcan, right? And him being in the back, scoring those back shots was not okay. I saw that first salvo and I was like, all right, well, I just need to distract him, even if I don't kill him. And then as I got my sensor data, I started to notice his right leg and his center torso were very soft. So I was like, fuck, all I need is like 1 or 2 good shots, which never happened. It turned into maybe 6, 7 shots, but it happened eventually.
Yeah, well, it was very well done by your team. I know you guys don't really practice much and just kind of go with the flow. That was kind of the whole point of Snack Watch in our unit.
Yeah, I mean, and honestly, it's been a good time. Like, there are stressful moments, right? But the fact that nobody's really in true tryhard mode really helps a lot. I think we spent more time talking about the colors we were going to use for our various paint jobs than anything else.
Yeah, everybody except for looks like Demento had a good paint job. Demento going with newbie green
Oh,
on most of it.
unbelievable. You know what? He'll get a good scolding. Don't you worry.
Hey, Green works for Mining Collective. I mean, he probably blended
Story.
quite well into the buildings there.
Yep.
So, man, I wish Death and Below was here. I wanted to talk to him about a few of those. But so the first couple of drops on Canyon Network, I know you guys went 1-1. So in the very first drop, when you saw that they were like 80 tons light with roughly the same deck as you, except you had the Victors, what were you guys like? What was your plan from that point?
So there wasn't much of one. So we noticed the disparity, but we weren't confident in our ability to call an audible on that first drop. So we were just going to stick with it. And I mean, even going into it, we were saying, all right, Victors, you got to make your first 1 or 2 shots happen because they're definitely the shit out of us. And, you know, true to form, they definitely did that. They did a good job skirting and playing sort of a zone play there for a little bit, which was, I mean, off-putting a little bit to see that they were taking their time and playing the cap a little bit and like really trying to see who they could isolate from. And eventually, you know, the moment presented itself. We had 2 guys isolate themselves on the other side of that ridge with no covering fire from us, and you know, it just kind of fell apart from that point on. I also want to note, and just I'm the guy who was put in this spot because I have velocities to make. The only reason I had 2 ER large lasers on that Volk is because I was totally like fucking around with a wall strat that we might have pulled off on HBG, and I totally forgot to switch it back to pulses. So no, we were not trying to go like full ER large laser Vulcan strat on that one.
Okay, I thought it was interesting, and saw where it could make sense as long as you guys didn't brawl.
Right, and you know, I tried to make it work. You know, I wasn't trying to call for a redrop. Like, I dropped in the right mech. We're at the right tonnage. Fuck it. I'll try to play the skirt. I tried to lure the like assassins of the Vulcans out to chase me, and it happened. They did try to come at me a few times, but I was always kiting back into a ridge where I could get cover, and they never really fully committed. I was trying to get at least one of them to like overcommit or dive for me so we could leg them. But I mean, they were playing smart. That first match was really technically and strategically well played from DFA.
DFB.
DFB, DF something.
Yeah, well, technically, all three teams are DFA. That being said, going into the second drop, they were even less tonnage. I think they had only 200 tons out of the 325, and they did catch out Demento there on Kappa, and were even a mech up on you. I know they had a little bit of confusion and capped the wrong capture point, but what were you thinking when you saw them down to 200?
Yeah, so we knew that it was going to be a fast drop, and we did the math. We were like, okay, it's probably like fucking 2 commandos and either 2 Vulcans, 2 assassins, something like that. We know they're going to run fast. Again, we were not confident in our ability to call an audible. The big thing for us as Snack Watch is that a lot of us are lacking in mechs. Myself personally, I don't have that many IS mechs, so we didn't really want to make a call that we didn't think anyone could execute in a reasonable amount of time. So there was that. And then B, we were just thinking, like, if we can just get some good Gosh shots in there, I think we can make it happen. And, you know, play smart and kitey with the Vulcans. Them picking Demento obviously was not okay. There was a miscommunication there. I made the call as leading fast movers to get out of there, and I didn't specify to go over the top. That is, you know, something experienced players should have assumed at that point, just looking at the minimap, seeing where the dots were, take, you know, the straight line back to your covering force or your base of fire. I didn't explicitly state it, so it didn't happen. He got picked. from there, I was trying to keep eyes on them. I saw that they were going wide towards Gamma, not thinking they were going to cap Gamma. And it's unfortunate it worked out that way, but they capped and it forced their hand. Frankly, I thought they were still going to win it after that pick, running the faster deck, us depending on basically, Daka and Goss to win a straight up brawl against faster mechs. I think they may have dove a little bit too much and maybe got lost in the focus fire there. And then, of course, I think most was on that drop too. I mean, our Goss pilots were absolutely just wrecking. Whiskey felt like he got ignored in our little AAR. Yeah, I don't know. There was a loss of focus fire on their part. I don't think we played that much better, and it was close. Frankly, it was close.
It was definitely a good one to watch. Even with you guys being a mech down going into that brawl, they still almost came back out and won the brawl. Looks like their focus fire kind of died off after the first mech died, and kind of devolved into a bunch of little one-on-ones, and you guys just outshone them by so much.
Yeah, and that was it. Like I think they were just like present. They were constantly out there, and so the tonnage came into play. A lot of times in those brawls, teams take it differently. Like I think the standard approach is to take out softer targets as fast as possible, lower the DPS as fast as possible. I think for them, like being faster mechs to depend on their mobility, 2 Goss mechs still being on the field for as long as they were on the field was a big threat. And were I them, I would have focused the Warhammers a little bit more.
Yeah, was that the drop where you had the Jaeger mech DD?
We did, yeah. And you know what? To be fair, that was 100% for the memes.
Yeah, Stranger loves that mech, man.
He absolutely loves the Jaeger mech, so he was basically just looking for any opportunity. We were like, yeah, sure, I guess it fits on this one. And he was like, sure, done deal.
All right, so moving on then to drop 3 on HPG. Looks like you had taken a bunch of mechs onto the high ground that you wouldn't think to go up there. A couple of Victors and a Grasshopper. And then you had 3 mechs on the low ground that were pretty quick. I take it getting caught on Capital was not your game plan?
No, absolutely not. Yeah, and you know what? That was so that was an audible that Stranger called that. It was too late to take back. Basically, initially he had said, "Let's get out of here," but as he looked at the door, he was like, "Oh, it's only 2 of them. There's 3 of us. Fuck it, we'll make it happen." And then 2 quickly became 4, quickly became 5, quickly became 6. And at that point, he was the slowest of the 3 of us. Only, he wasn't going to get out of there, so we just tried to extend the fight as much as possible from that point on. And from there, it kind of fell apart.
Yeah, at one point they even had you guys 3 cap.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and you know what? They were just doing a good job moving between the caps there. Myself and System, we went the long way around to try to get back to Theta. We got there, and there were already 2 Warhammers in there. At some point, someone, I don't even remember who it was, someone on comm said, how many Warhammers do they have? Because it just felt like the Warhammers were constantly present everywhere we tried to go. Yeah, I mean, they were moving well. It didn't help that our Grasshopper was having a really hard time getting up on the wall. Or I don't know if it was Grasshopper or Victor.
It was Ackerman and the Victor. He fell 3 times trying to get on there. And then right as he got up there, you guys jumped off and jumped forward.
Yeah, and so that was also part of it. We delayed on our move to the outside cap point because we wanted, that full base of fire up top. Eventually, we just made the call, we got to go because we really can't wait for him to get back up there. We were, to a certain extent, depending a little bit too much on the surprise effect of having Victors up on the wall. But, actually at the end of that, it turned into a brawl, as most fights do. And it still was really close. The surprise for me on that match was, I don't remember who it was in the Vulcan on the other team, but he was just wrecking us lights, man. He was really on the light defense. And at the end, we had 2 of their Warhammers, open CT, open side torso, and me and System were going to try to finish him off. We were trying to strike in there. But that Vulcan just finished us off with a quick double kill.
Yeah, that was Baron, actually. Baron Kinetic Kill. Yeah, former R7-9Z pilot.
Yeah, You know, and so there was a period there where there was a short fight between me and Baron where I was like trying to fuck with him, and he was like, "No, fuck you." I had to run away from him. I tried to get back in the fight, and he was still on it. He was just he was keeping us off, and I think that did a lot.
Yeah, and as soon as you got back into the fight, he had doubled back and come back in, and actually I think he killed one of the commandos in the back. I think it was System Belmont. He
It was
shot
both
right
of us.
in
He
the
killed
back.
us back to back. Yeah, it's because we were both trying to finish off. I mean, I even remember the letter for some reason. But Foxtrot, one of the Warhammers, was open everything, and it was like, oh, all I need is one SRM hit.
Yeah, it was actually the same volley of medium pulse, like killed both of you.
Oh, he just moved it over.
Yeah,
Oh, that's brilliant. Yeah.
yeah, it was a really good job by Baron. And then going on there, you guys did lose that one, but you guys ended up winning the next two. Go ahead and talk about the next HPG drop. What was your game plan going in?
We're talking about the champions, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah. So I mean, I wish I could show you this. So on our Google sheet, all where we run our builds, all the way on the right we have strat. When on a tryhard team, that would usually be filled with some sort of like, hold 2 cap based on this grid, while like holding firing arcs on whatever these 2 sections. They are from top to bottom. Fuck them in the face, fuck them from across the map, fuck them from the walls, fuck them from mid range and the wall, and then fuck them in the face. All we did was swap fuck them in the face with fuck them from the wall on that one. We were just like, if they're gonna go champions, we'll go champions too, and then may the best champion team win. There really was no strategy other than just like shoot them.
yeah. It looks like they still almost had you guys. Your saving grace. It looked like one, you had the high ground.
Yeah.
But two, it was the fact that all of their strikes kept hitting the HP, where you were getting lots of damage with your strikes.
Right. So that was definitely a huge thing. There was a lot of red smoke up there. It was worrying, and then at some point we were just like, oh wait, we don't have to worry about that. So it allowed us to calm down a little bit. The other thing was our comms was really clear. There was like a strange like sort of moment of clarity on our team where everybody was just like, hey, just stop peeking. And so they stopped. And then so at that point, like me, I was running the commando. All I was doing was just trying to make sure that Turtles wasn't coming up our ass at any point. So I was just running around the perimeter trying to make sure he wasn't like having free reign on any given ramp. I didn't want to turn their heads, so I was just like, hey, don't worry about it. Just know Turtles is back on this ramp. Yeah, that. So once like, we had one of the champions go down, 2 of the champions go down, we just made the call to clean up, and it was done from there.
Yeah. Hey,
Hey,
Dex.
Pickle Dex.
Nice to have
Hey,
you
what's
here,
up, Dex?
man. So yeah, like I was saying, that it looked a lot more like I don't know. It was a really close fight, and I think the difference there, I agree with you, Kuya. It was the strikes landing on the HPG from Death from Below, and the strikes from Snackwatch landing on Death from Below. So just because you had the high ground and had the defense of that satellite dish, won that game.
Yeah. I mean, some of the trades were a little bit iffy there. We had some players who just felt like, man, they were losing all their trades. We had Most feeling like he was winning all of them. I know I had 2 really good UAVs up basically that entire fight. So even as they rotated around, we had clear red dots on them the whole match. So I think that played well into the guys who were trading well.
I don't know about clear red dots. I mean, I came behind System Belmont, cornered in the back a couple times. He's like, what the hell's going on?
Oh, yeah, I mean...
And then you guys looked at me, and I'm like, I'm so dead. That entire match, I screwed up that match completely. I'm like, hey, guys, really gonna take top. And then once I realized you guys had already been up there, I called to stop. But instead of calling to just go down straight down like I probably should have, I was like, screw it. Back up, and we're gonna trade when they poke over and be stupid, right? So that was the goal. That just didn't work though. Inevitably, that was totally on me that match. It was fun. It was a fun little series. The second match we lost because one of our pilots capped something they weren't supposed to.
Yeah, and like I said, I apologize. Like that, it's unfortunate that it turned out that way.
Yeah.
That said, it was still really close. Our guys were fucked up at the end of that one.
I know we were gonna dick with you guys because we're gonna do the cap game and take you out one at a time, and we didn't have that opportunity. We had no choice but to go in a brawl due to the mishap. And then we're like, let's just go do it. It was, and then the third match was fun, right? It was very. We had a blast with that, and yeah, just all around it was great. That last match, our grasshopper had a hard time jumping up, and oops, she couldn't lay down the fire she was supposed to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it still looked like you guys were a little bit all over the place there. You were way away from your team there towards the end, fighting, looks like Kuya, and then...
Yeah, about that. That was a PGA foul up because I got stuck. If a couple of guys were to notice that I was stuck in the wall, like I had a hard time getting out.
Yeah, so that was the other thing that I mentioned. Me and Whiskey kept, like, we probably put like 4 alphas into Dax at that point, but we were trying to hit his legs, and his legs were inside the wall, so we actually couldn't hit him. So we just stopped shooting him.
Yeah, and I finally fell out of the wall.
Yeah, and eventually he got out, and I was like, how did he get... Wait, where did Dax go?
So
And
I
then
tried
that's
getting
when
up top to where the grasshopper was, and
rectified.
that was horrible. I was like, man, I just couldn't get up there for the life of me. Yeah, that was an oddball match. It was what it was. I don't know why we were so spaced out. Our guy should have been right in the center, taking care of it in the center. I did notice that their team, however, was all spread out too for the most part. That's why when I looked up, it was 3-3, and I'm like, oh, we can do this. No.
Yeah, it was definitely back and forth. It was like, yeah, I have no words for how bad it was from both sides, but yes, it happened, and that's the way it ended.
Yeah, it was fun nonetheless.
So, but yeah, I do want to thank you guys for coming in, making it a good, fun match to watch. It was definitely interesting, and yeah, quite a few people watching you.
Oh, sweet. Well, good to know. That Civil War action, I think, really brings the fans out.
Oh yeah, it's been a lot of Aces Wild Civil War. It's time the 228 Civil War happened. Speaking of which, for those that did not know, there's another Civil War action going on this week. It is going to be the 25th of May, which is this Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be 228 Black Watch versus 228 Wild Ones. So, for those that didn't know, there's been a good rivalry between the two for quite some time.
It's 2019. It's Watch of Color.
Wow.
All right, and on that note, it's been real. It's way past my bedtime. I'm out of here. Y'all have a good one.
Thank you, Kuya.
Bye, guys.
Thank you, Pickle Dax.
Take care.
And this is it for our matchup between the 228s, Snack Watch and Death from Below. A very,
Snack Watch.
very close upset by Snack Watch, but wow, that was just amazing. Amazing balls, that's for sure. And thank you for watching, guys. Believe, let's see, tomorrow there is probably a few matches going on. It looks like a couple matches have been rescheduled for tomorrow as well. So yes, without ado, thanks for watching, and please continue staying in tune to the scheduling. Have a good night, all.